Gabrielle from Rack and Soul Fitness. Today we're going to do a 25-minute seated bar workout. I am going to use some props, just 2.5 pound weights. You do not need any props to do this workout, but if you don't have weights, you can use anything you're finding around the house. You can use water bottles, different things like that. But again, they're not needed, just an option for our arm segment. But today in this bar workout, we're going to be on our mats the entire time. We're really going to focus on different muscle groups of the legs, so especially our quads, our ab and abductor muscles. We're going to do some glutes, a lot of core focus as well with some obliques, upper and lower abs, as well as a little bit of arms and low back in here as well. So super excited to be with you today. We're going to go ahead and get started with a little warm up. So if you do have props or you're using them, go ahead, grab them. You can place them on either side of your mat. I'm going to keep them up here just because I'm facing this way. And go ahead, get ready, cue your favorite workout music, and let's begin together. So for our warm up, we're going to go ahead, take our legs, open them up into a V shape, position our arms in a capital T position. It's an inhale here, exhale, opposite hand reaches to opposite foot, inhale up, exhale, opposite hand, opposite foot, as we go into our little saws here to engage and wake up our inner thighs and the body. So just the goal here of gradually increasing that heart rate, focusing our mind here and now right on our mat. Every time we come to the mat, it's a little different. So just focusing on where we're at today and what we hope to accomplish together. Keeping those shoulders pulled down away from our face. See if you can reach a little further with the last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, lower those arms, release. We're gonna go ahead, move the legs in front of the rest of the body. Arms come straight out in front. It's inhale, prepare, exhale, right arm reaches to the back of the room. Inhale together, exhale, opposite arm reaches to the back of the room. Inhale together in these seated spinal twists where our eye gaze follows our hands back. And then we're just beginning to wake up the side body and gain that spinal mobility as we're going to focus a bit on our obliques and our core throughout the duration of class today. Let's just go 3 more to each side. Last 2. And the last 1. Go ahead, exhale, release. Hope you're feeling a little bit warmed up with your heart rate, and we're going to go ahead and begin on our knees. So we're going to keep our knees hip distance apart. We're going into our seated floor squats. So you can start lifting your hands up at the center, and it's down and up, down and up. So our floor squats, also sometimes called thigh dancing, we're basically lowering our glutes to hover above the heels, keeping our hips squared to front of our mat or wherever we're facing. Nice, tight, and strong core. As we lower and lift. Down, up, inhale, and exhale. So just getting familiar and comfortable with this position. Starting to engage our thighs. We're going to go for 4, 3, 2, last 1. Slow this next one down. So it's down, 2, up, 2, lower, 2, lift, 2. So I'm turning to the side here just so you can see what it looks like from the side. But anytime we slow down the count of a motion, it's really to focus in on utilizing our range of motion. So with a slow count, maybe we can get a little deeper bend in the knees, sinking even closer to the heels, and then pressing that crown of the head straight up towards the ceiling. Lower, 2, lift, 2. Let's go for 8. Shoulders pull down away from our face. Last 4. Nice and strong. 3, 2, last 1, single counts again, down, up. Adding on one more variation here, in 4, 3, 2, hold this next one low, pulse it up an inch and down an inch. So again, just holding again that hover above the heels, that 1 inch movement, lifting that head a little closer towards the ceiling. Just for 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release, great job. Let's go ahead, take your right hand, placing it on the mat, extending the left leg long. This is our kickstand position to begin to engage our ab and adductors. If this is uncomfortable on your wrist, you could also come into side lying on the mat like this. So choosing whatever option best suits you today, we go ahead and lift and lower. Inhale and exhale. So in our kickstand position, let's go over that form right away. Our leg is opened a little in front of the rest of our body. We're just lifting up and down, keeping that chest nice and open. Inhale as we lift, exhale as we lower. Immediately off the bat, if you'd like a little challenge, avoid resting that toe on the mat. You can bring it just to a hover. Keep that hip lifted. Another option here, if you'd like to point and flex, point on the way up, flex the heel down. Another option available for you. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the next one at the top. 1 inch circles right here. So tracing an imaginary 1 inch circle with the toe. Rest of the body stays nice and still. Our core is working really hard to stabilize the rest of our body, pulling actively that belly button toward our spine. 3, 2, 1, reverse, same thing, other direction with our circles. We're really feeling already that outer thigh engage. Just for 8. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more change. It's lower, lift, drawing our imaginary triangles, going that latitude and longitudinal direction as we lift and lower a couple inches. Just draw 8. Almost there, last change. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release, great job. Woo! We're gonna come right onto our forearm. Knees bend and stack over each other, feet towards the back of the mat. It's lift and lower. Lift and lower. So right here, we are into our hip dips. So we're really focusing on engaging our obliques. Our hips starts rested on the mat, and then we push away that body away from the mat towards the ceiling. Again, keeping our head, neck in a nice straight alignment with the rest of the spine. So create that space between the mat, and then you exhale, slowly come back. Inhale, press. If you'd like another little variation or challenge, if you'd like to just bring your hip to a hover on the way down instead of resting all the way on the mat, makes it a bit more difficult. So feel free to try whatever option best suits you and your body today. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, hold this next one at the top. So options stay here, lifting in this variation of a side plank. You can kickstand that bottom foot or extend both feet long, stacked, staggered, whatever it is, holding here for a few breaths. So in the side plank, nice straight line from head to our tailbone. If you'd like to come onto the hands, you can as well. Option to lift the top arm, extend the top leg, whatever it is, find that balance and hold. You got it. Breathe right into the fingertips and the feet. Just a few more breaths right here. We're in it together. In 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release, great job. Let's bend those knees back, come right on to our knees, finding our hand weights for our second set of our floor squats. So start going right back in, down and up, down and up. So I grab these hand weights to show you that option if you'd like. So we start engaging our shoulders. We're gonna go into an upright row at the top. So it's down and up, down and up. So just warming up our shoulders here as we lift those hand weights up toward our chest, making that smiley shape with our elbows at the top of the position. Lift and lower. So second set like this for our thighs. Can you sink a little deeper into the motion? You got this. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, hold this next one down, hold. Palms face up, let's pulse. Start by pulsing the legs, just holding the arms still, and adding a pulse when you're ready, out and in. So again, 1 pulse, out and in, still pulsing the quads as well, just for 8. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release, beautiful job. Set those weights down to the side, come back up. Opposite hand finds the mat, extending long and kicks in this side. Remembering our side lying options, we lift and lower. Inhale and exhale. So make that nice strong base of this move to begin. Strong kickstand, really pressing our fingertips into the mat to protect our wrists. Just for 8. Drawing the same measuring line with our toe. Last 4, 2, and 1. Hold that next one at the top, 1 in circles with the toe. So make it nice and precise. Same one every time. If there was a paintbrush at the edge of your toe, you would see the same imaginary circle being drawn. 3, 2, 1, and reverse. Same thing, other direction with our circle. Can you lift 1 inch higher with that foot away from the floor? 3, 2, 1. Last change, triangles. Down, up, lower, lift, lower, lift. So again, tracing that imaginary triangle with our legs right here. Just lowering to a hover in each direction, lifting at center. Go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release. Beautiful job. Let's bend both of those knees back, coming onto our forearms, going into those hip dips on this side. So we lift and lower, lift and lower, immediately engaging our obliques, side of our core and body. So really, again, aiming for getting that hip nice and high toward the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Create that space between your body and the mat on the way up. And again, if you'd like that challenge, on the way down, if you just want to lower to a hover and press. That is available to you, what best suits your needs right here today. We got this, just for 8. Last 4, 3, 2, hold this next one at the top, just hold, stay here, extend the legs, coming into our side plank on this side, remembering the options with your hands, legs, whatever suits your needs right now. Get that hip lifted towards the ceiling. You can do this, hold and breathe. That breath is that tool you have with you every day. You can't go seconds without it. So just breathe into the parts of our body connected to the mat. You can do this. We're in it together. 5 more breaths. A little higher with that hip. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release. Beautiful job. Come back onto our knees. Let's go into our last set of our thigh dancing floor squats. This time we're doing a bicep curl as we lower with the weights or our hands. So it's down and up, down and up. So keeping those elbows nice and in toward our body, raising our hands toward our chest. Let's go. 3, 2. On this last one, slowing it down at the top. So it's down, 2, 3, up, 1. Down, 2, 3, up, 1. So taking a little bit of a slower count, getting us down to hover above the heels, then a single count back up to the top. Great job. Down, 2, 3, up, 1. One more like this. Singles, here we go. Just one more variation for this set right here. In 3, 2, 1. Hold this next one low, pulse it up. So want to jump and down. Our lower body is moving. Option with the arms, straight up little jab. So it's lift, 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 and lift. Little kicks. You got it. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release. Great job. Whew. We're going to go ahead and lower onto our bellies. Starting by relaxing our head on our forearms, peeling the thighs off the mat. So we lift for 2 and lower for 2. Lift, 2, lower, 2. So we're beginning to engage our low back, so right above the glutes, as we peel our thighs off the mat. Keeping the rest of our body nice and still. And low back is always really important to focus on because it is opposite our core muscles. So we're working in opposition, targeting the muscle group right behind our core right here. So we'll do a bit more core too. So inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower. Really syncing that breath to the motion, creating that harmony with the body and the movement. Let's go for 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hands come right inside the body. Let's press it up on all fours in our quadruped. Right knee, we're going to go ahead, lift towards the ceiling, lower in. So up and in, up and in. So a nice flat back here. We're pushing our fingertips into the mat. Eye gaze 6 inches or so above the fingertips as we work our glutes. Up and in. So envision that footprint on the ceiling. Try to hit the same spot each time for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it to the side. So it's lift and lower, lift and lower. I'm going to go ahead and turn this way so you can see the motion. Opening the knee to the side of the room, then back in its center. Really creating that stability on our other 3 limbs rested on the mat. Let's go for 8. Can you balance that imaginary glass of water on top of your back, keeping it nice and still? Last 4, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Great job. Lower back down on that belly. Shake out those wrists. This time, hands come right in by our chest. We press the upper body up, 2, down, 2. Lift, 2, lower, 2. Again, that inhale as we gently rise off the mat. Exhale, bringing us back to start. So option 1 is to stay here with those fingertips on the mat and lightly rested, avoiding pushing up with them. Or option 2, bringing them up along our side body, taking them off of the mat. So now we're disengaging our low back, using our upper body. Really important, again, that our nose and eye gaze stay facing the ground. Slow and steady movement of control. The rest of the body stays still. Last 2 right here. Last 1, come back down, and let's push back up into that quadruped again. I'm turning this way so you can see it better. Opposite knee comes to a hover. We go up and in. Press and in. So again, making that footprint on the ceiling. Knee comes right back in at that hover under our core. So always important to think how some sides of our body feel different when we work them. That's okay. Always acknowledging the differences that we feel. Last 8. Last 4. 2. And 1. Immediately taking out to the side, out and in. Out and in. And those fire hydrants, I will turn again just so you can see that opening the knee to the side of the body as we engage this opposite glute. So keep that focus, keep that stability, keep that breath. Again, inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Last 8 on this side right here. 6 for 5, 4 all together. Last 3, 2, and 1. Release. Great job. Shake out those ribs. Again, lower all the way back on our bellies. This time, upper and lower body lifts together. Remember, options with our hands on or off the mat. It's up, 2, down, 2. Lift, 2, lower, 2. So we're peeling that chest and those thighs away from the mat as we engage our low back, using our entire body, upper and lower, to lift. So again, create that space away from the mat, and then slowly feel your body come back to it to start. Let's go for 4. Last 3, 2, and this last one, let's go ahead, hold it at the top. Hands can come to the front of the mat. Let's reach it back and in, back and in. A little reach backs, keep the chest and thighs peeled. We got it. Last change of our low back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release. Great job. This time when we press up on all 4s into our plank. Nice straight line from head to our tailbone. Options here. Either staying here, we can come to our knees, or we can come onto our forearms. Whatever option it is, we're holding still. Nice tight core, pulling our belly button again in toward our spine. Can you balance that imaginary cup of tea, whatever it is, on top of your flat back, and hold. So you can stay right here. If you like a little variation to change it up, you can go with the feet, out, out, in, out, out, in. Just adding that latitudinal distance. Or just hold whatever option you need. Let's go for 5 more breaths. Nice and still, you're in it to win it. We're almost there. Last 2, and 1. Exhale, great job. We're gonna go ahead and push back up, cross the feet, come onto the glutes for a little more core here. So we're gonna start by lowering the upper body and neck and shoulders to the mat. We're gonna curl the elbows in, so not out to the sides, but in line with the body. Loose fingertips just at the side of our face. Don't have to touch, just to hover. Starting by bringing our right knee to a 90-degree tabletop position. We're gonna curl up, extend the leg toward the ceiling, bend back down, lower. So it's up, kick, bend, lower. Up, kick, bend, and lower. So engaging our core, peeling those shoulders off the mat. We'll do this with the other leg on the other side after 2. Again, up, kick, bend, lower. Just for 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release. Great job. Come back up to a seated position. If you'd like to grab one of those weights, if you have one, whatever prop you're using or whatever, like, extend straight out, going into a reverse crunch. So it's back and up, back and up. So just lowering that back to a point that feels difficult and challenging. So see if you can lower to a place where it's difficult to come back up. Then bring that chest toward the knees on the way up. Down and up. Inhale and exhale. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, release. I'm going to switch other sides, lower the head, neck, and shoulders back to the mat. Hands come in at our side. Let's bend that opposite knee to a 90-degree angle, going back in to up, extend, bend, lower. Up, extend, bend, lower. So going back in to the set of crunches on our other side. Less than a few minutes left of our workout and time together today, just ending with our core. Think of what you can accomplish in our last few minutes together. Focus on getting stronger. We got this. All about that mindset, taking you to the end. Up, extend, bend, lower. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Exhale, release. Great job. Bend those knees in. One last drill together today. So go ahead, diamond shape with your fingertips, placing it under our sacrum where our low back and glutes meet. My favorite way to end any class. We're going to go ahead together, lower our legs a third of the way toward the ground and hold in 3, 2, 1, lower and hold. So immediately start to feel the low core engage wherever you're at. And we're just holding together. We're breathing into it. Soft bend in the knees. Heels are closer to the floor. How about another third of the way? Lower those heels 2/3 of the way together in 3, 2, 1, lower and hold. So we're getting a lot closer to the mat. If you didn't feel that in your low core as much the first round, you should definitely be feeling it now. So we're getting even closer. We're just holding. So there's one more third of the way together. We're going to lower. When we get there, we're curling our head, neck, and shoulders off the mat, going into a hollow hold with pulses, just taking us to the end of class. We got this. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, hollow hold, pulse it up. 1 inch up and down with the heels. Using our entire body just to move 1 inch. Eye gaze right between the toes, up, down. We got this. Use your strength, use your focus. Let's get for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Exhale, release. Whew. We made it. Hands reach up overhead. Give a nice full body stretch right here. And lose that tight core. Just breathe into your body. Any parts of our body feeling any discomfort. And way to go. Go ahead, bring both knees in. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze. You like to gently rock back and forth on your mat. Massaging out the low back. And then start shifting the forward and back, eventually to roll up in a seated position. Great job. We'll just do a little oblique stretch right here. So take a deep inhale, reach the arm toward the ceiling, and then exhale, right hand comes to the mat, Left arm reaches over, stretching out the side body and our obliques. So hope you are feeling great after that. Way to go. Thank you for all your hard work. Let's just slow down the breath here. Send some love to our bodies. And switch. Opposite hand comes down. Opposite arm reaches across. So my name is Gabrielle. That was about a 25-minute bar floor workout. Release. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's end with one big inhale and exhale together. Deep breath in, fill the lungs, reach the arms toward the ceiling. And exhale, release, shake it out. Thanks so much. Great job. Bye.